The lure of the Premier League for Championship sides has arguably taken a hit with ever-increasing gap in quality between the two divisions, as a team going up face a near impossible job of securing survivals. In recent seasons, the joy of promotion has quickly worn off as Premier League newbies on the end of one-sided hammerings in most games, but the rollercoaster ride gets to there while makes the misery awaiting them in the top flight worthwhile. Leeds and Burnley have gone about their return to the Premier League the easier way, amassing 100 points to seal return to the Premier League. Yet, if you're going to get promoted, you would much rather go the route of the playoffs, with Sunderland earning the privilege of a one-game shootout against Sheffield United at Wembley and coming out on top. There's always immense hype surrounding a playoff final, and this season was no different, but the actual game often provides a damp squid, with the two teams weighed down by what's at stake. And we kind of saw the trend somewhat bucked, but watching that last-minute goal was just incredible, wasn't it? The eye-watering figures at stake for Sunderland, with the winner set to receive a minimum, I repeat, of 220 million extra income the next season. That marks a huge 80 million increase on 140 million in 2024, and it's 42 million higher than the previous biggest, when 178 million was available in 2021. It's also worth noting and the Sheffield United's earnings would have increased less by Sunderland, as they already had parachute payments, something that Sunderland didn't have. There's also the taking League 1 and League 2 playoff finals taking place at Wembley, with these respective games only worth an extra 12 million and 2 million boosted income for the winning side. There's little wonder the gulf between the Premier League and teams in the Football League is increasing. There's also the not so small matter of commercial fees, facility fees and merit payments for the winner, who would also be entitled to parachute payments if they get relegated. For those unaware, parachute payments are split into three sections. In the first year, they'd earn 55% of the Premier League broadcast revenue before it drops to 45 and 20. As mentioned, these benefits to stop a team is promoted back to the Premier League within 3 years, with Leeds being paid around 49 million in their first season of receiving parachute payments, they would stand to receive 101.6 million if they didn't make it back up in 3 years, an incredible amount. While this potential benefits are massive for the victor at Wembley, it's also proven a loss can be catastrophic. One plus for the runner-up is they will receive a payment of around 2 million for the share of the gates from a sold-out Wembley, but this is where the good news ends. The token gesture often does not make up for what's lost at Wembley, especially for sides who take a huge financial risk spending to go up. Usually the loser does not kind of succeed in the following season, but obviously that's been proven wrong with Leeds this season, so hopefully that can buck that trend. Sheffield United or Sunderland, whoever won that playoff final, would have benefited from the additional Premier League broadcast deal, which is set to bring in 400,000 more per season, an average of around 83.7 million. There's also huge sums on offer for the Premier League positions next year. 20th place Southampton took home 2.8 million, which is quite an incredible amount, moving up to 5.7 million for finishing 19th. The promoted sides earn a pretty penny for revenue, about 0.8 million every time they're on TV. So yeah, an incredible amount of money, and at that point you realise that it's somehow an even bigger game for these sides than possibly even the Champions League final. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.